This is Tank's Vlog for January 17, 2018, wrapping up the day in sports. The Devils finally got back in the win column, beating the New York Islanders 4-1. All of a sudden, the Devils, who were playing really good at the end of the new year, just hit a major skid. They went on a 6-game losing streak. Now, a couple of them they got at least a point out of, but they desperately needed a win tonight as they went into Brooklyn and faced the New York Islanders. And things didn't start off good. The Islanders scored first, but the Devils just played gritty hockey. They had a 3-goal outburst in the second period, thanks to Damon Severson's 2 goals, and got a solid performance by Keith Kincaid today, who played for an ill Corey Schneider. This was a much needed effort for the Devils. They really showed determination, emotion, and finally got back on track. That's much more like it, and now they're back in second place in the Metropolitan Division. And all they got to do is they just got to get in the playoffs this year, I think. I think that will be a huge boost going forward with this young team. And to get back to the playoffs and that 6-year drought. It's been too long now. I mean, it's hard to believe that the Devils haven't made the playoffs since 2012. I mean, this is a team that from 1988 to 2012 missed the playoffs 3 times. 3 times in a 25-year stretch. That's just how good the Devils were in that period. But they need to get back on that. They need to get back in that mode. They need to bring a playoff game back into Newark this season. Meanwhile, New York's other team, the Rangers, clobbered the Flyers 5-1 at Madison Square Garden. Big night tonight by Rick Nash, who had a pair of goals. It was the St. Louis Blues 2-1 over the Maple Leafs in overtime. The Stars doubled up the Red Wings 4-2. And in a thriller, the Predators edged the Vegas Golden Knights 1-0. While the Sharks needed a shootout to beat the Coyotes 3-2. NBA, the Celtics, they could not handle Anthony Davis, who had 45 points and 16 boards, leading the Pelicans to a 116-113 win in Boston. Now, I see a scenario that with the Pelicans not rising above the middle of the pack in the West, I mean, they should be in the playoffs this year, but if they're not a real contender. And I can see a scenario where the Pelicans decide that they're not going to go anywhere with this team and put Davis on the market. And I just somehow vision him in green, whether it be the end of this year or next year. I think eventually Anthony Davis will be a Boston Celtic. He's the right piece, and if the Celtics get Davis, watch out. They will become a super team and can win the NBA championship. Elsewhere, it was fight night in Orlando as the Magic stunned the Timberwolves 108-102. It was the Nuggets 105-102 winners over the Dallas Mavericks, while the Trailblazers beat the Suns 118-111. It's time for our weekly look at the NBA standings. In the East, despite their loss, the Celtics remain on top with a 34-11 record, while the Raptors are second at 29-13. The Cadabras, who have lost 4 in a row and 8 of 10, are in third at 26-17. The Heat are fourth at 25-18. The Wizards are 25-19. The Pacers in sixth are 24-20. The Bucks are 23-20. And the Pistons will just get into the playoffs at 22-20. On the outside looking in are the Philadelphia 76ers at 500, 20-20. The Knicks are 20-24. The Hornets are 17-25. The Bulls are 17-27. The Nets are 16-28. The Magic are 13-31, while the Hawks are at the bottom, 12-31. Out west, the Golden State Warriors once again have the best record, 36-9, and I've just completed my update for the Golden State Warriors, so check that out on sportsencyclopedia.com. That's sportsencyclopedia.com, where sports history lives. The Houston Rockets are 30-12. The Spurs are 29-16. The Timberwolves are 29-17 in fourth place. The Thunder are 24-20. The Pelicans are in sixth at 23-20. The Trailblazers and Nuggets are right behind them at 23-21. Just outside the playoffs at the moment is the Clippers, who continue to play great basketball with 5 straight wins, are now over 500, 22-21. And that was quite a scene yesterday as Chris Paul led some of his new teammates in to confront his old team in a scene that looked like something out of the WWE. It was in 10th is the Utah Jazz at 17-26. The Suns are 16-29. The Lakers are 15-28. The Mavericks are 15-30. The Grizzlies are 14-28, and the Kings, the only thing they're kings of is last place, 13-30. Today's 3 stars are Yusek Saros of the Predators, who had 43 saves and a shutout win over the Vegas Golden Knights. Second star is Anthony Davis of the Pelicans, and Devin Booker of the Suns is the third star, who had 43 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists in a losing effort for the Suns against the Trailblazers. Today's birthday shout-out goes to Dwayne Wade, who turns 36. Though the way he plays, it looks like he's 46. A lot of tread on that tires. Great player, Hall of Famer. But it looks like he's running on E, especially as the Cavs struggle. And we take a look back 30 years ago to a heartbreak for the Cavs, for Cleveland's other team, the Browns, as Ernest Biner, on the way to tying the AFC Championship game, had his pocket picked and what was forever known as the fumble. Check the full story at Barstool Sports and at Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. We just recorded a new episode today of Allow Me to Be Frank. You'll definitely get an enjoyment out of this one. So the episode should be dropping. So keep an eye on this. It's going to be. I think this is one of the best episodes we've done. So check it out, and it's going to be a thriller. We had a special guest today. Long time Patriot guy, Jerry Thornton, who's written several books about the Patriots, talking about how their miraculous turnaround. So check out the guest, Jerry Thornton, as we discuss the NFL playoffs and the Patriots' remarkable turnaround. Good day.